mean, I'm okay with Comcast's internet service here. I'm fine with that. But I decided to cut my cord when it comes to my cable TV. Well, for the longest time there, I was getting free HD channels using the -1 channels on my HDTV, and that's here where I live. And for the longest time, we were getting that. But a few days ago, I woke up to this, and with a message telling me also that that they have scrambled all of the -1 channels, so to speak, to better improve their service, whatever that means. But that leaves me stuck having to make a decision of either going back to paying them for my HD content, or we're going to go free over the air. And I have two products to compare for you guys today that will provide me free over the air channels. Two antennas. Hello everyone, I'm Tim from timscomputerfix.net, and like I just said, today we're going to be reviewing two solutions, or I'm only reviewing two products that we're going to try to see which is the better one at picking up free over-the-air HD channels. So let me introduce you to these products here. They just came in tonight. I'm going to introduce you to these products, and we'll see how each one does and compare. Okay, these two products that I'm reviewing here today are going to be for indoor use only. They're not for outdoor use. So they do have outdoor antennas that can pick up great HD signals. These are the indoor ones. This one here is called Homeworx. It's the HW110AN. And these antennas are extremely thin. It's got its own little stand showing here in the picture. 5 dBi, so this can be mounted apparently anywhere you want it to. It's got a coaxial cable connection, so this will be one of them that we'll try. And this one lists for actually pretty good price, $9.50 on Amazon. And I'll have the link down in the chat pointing you to that down in the comment section. And we also have the Leaf indoor HD TV antenna, and this one is a bigger antenna actually. It's also a bit more expensive. It runs $43 on Amazon, and but this is supposed to be the #1 rated, and developed from technology used in the military. So we'll see how this one goes. They're supposed to be, really easy to set up, and we'll have a look and see just how easy or how well these work, and what we can recommend and what we won't recommend. Hopefully they'll both do well. I got two of them because, well, I had good reviews on this one I saw, but then there were more bad reviews on this than there were bad reviews on this. And I just have the feeling that obviously the larger would mean better. But I just wanted to be sure that I get my HDTV signal back, and I wanted to do it relatively inexpensive. And I wanted to, it doesn't take up a lot of time or having to mount anything on the roof. Something that I can set up instantly. So we'll see how each of these does. We'll hook up each one, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now here's the Homeworx antenna. You can see how thin it is. Very lightweight, very thin. Comes bundled here with coaxial cable attached to it. Okay, looks like you got about a good a good 3 feet or so of coaxial cable to work with here. Coaxial connector. And then we have our stand, which to me doesn't look like much of a stand. So this attaches to the bottom of the stand like this. Like that. And then you have this guy, which if you take the little plastic pieces off of here, what you'll be able to do is sticky. You can stick this anywhere. It's sticky on both sides. Stick this where you want it. And then that sticks to that. And boom, you got a little antenna. For now, I'm just going to leave this off, because I just want to test it to see how well it works before I mount this and stick it up anywhere. Now, keep this in mind, everyone. I do understand the fact that a lot of, in order to get the best out of any antenna, similar antenna, either outdoor or indoor, you need what's called a booster, and an antenna booster will give you a much better reception rate. But I just want to use these. I was going by the reviews that were on the site on Amazon for the product itself. Hardly any of those say anything about needing a booster. The instructions here, anything on the packaging of both of these products, say nothing about a booster. But I do know that a booster is required. I also know that I have very good HD channels here in my area, because I have a camper just outside that's got an exterior HD antenna and a booster, and I pick up a nice range of HD channels very nicely. So we're just going to see how this works. All right, let's get this one hooked up and see how it does. Okay, now let me point a couple of things out to you here. For one, I've got this product hooked into where the coaxial cable plugs into the back of the television. For two, I have this product mounted here only for demonstration purposes, okay? For one, my wife would not allow me to hang something, such an eyesore up like that, you know, so it's not staying there. We'll tuck it away somewhere. But I want to give this product the best, you know, they say the higher the better, so we have some clearance back there, so that's where I'm putting it for demonstration purposes only. It's not, you know, the most beautiful looking, you know, thing that you want sitting on your wall or whatever, so we'll find a clever way to disguise that. So from that point, we'll just get our TV started here, and we'll start the auto channel search feature, which what it does is you just select it to pick up on your antenna, and then it'll do a channel search, and we'll see how it goes from there. And then this is going to search all channels, and we'll see how many HD channels we pick up here over the air, and we'll see what the quality of those are. And once that's done, we'll have a look. Right, so this just told me that 9 channels were memorized. So let me exit out here. See what we got. This is all strictly coming over the antenna. Some of this doesn't look like it's HD, but
I bet that's just the thing to stimulate our bartering.
There's a good HD channel. Good HD channel.
For the next 12 months to reach
Perfect
5
looking.
to 10.
See, that's
So there we go. We've got 9 fairly clear channels. Okay, what I found out with using this Homeworx product antenna, I was getting some pixelation and some weak signals off of this on a couple of channels. We have this one here, which does this quite often, which is quite a bit annoying. Again, if I had a signal booster, it would probably work okay. But this is just using the antenna, so I'm not too happy about that. And we'll go to this other channel here. There's another one here. It's doing the same thing too. Not quite as bad, but nonetheless, it's not ideal without a booster. So what I want to do is I'm going to hook up this the leaf, the big one, and we'll see if that corrects the problem here. But yeah, I mean, all the other channels are good. HD quality is good for what channels it can be picked up in my area. But these two channels here in particular that I'm looking at aren't picking up too well. So let's hook this other one up and let's compare the difference, and we'll see. Okay, I now have the leaf up, and you can tell off the bat immediately it's larger than the other antenna we had up. So it's a bit larger. What I do like about it, it's got a much longer cable. So if you want to hang this in any other location, it makes it a bit easier. But at the same time, I will say that, you know, it is a bit larger. So, but is larger better? Well, in this case, absolutely, because this is the same exact channel that I had it on that was giving the other antenna a problem. So the leaf is a better product, I'm finding, than the other one we were using. All the other channels come in great. I would definitely recommend the leaf. I'll have links down at the bottom and descriptions of both the products that I'm using here. So so there we have it. So let's go ahead and recap of the two products we're comparing here. Okay, to recap, the Homeworx model here, albeit small, compact, the coaxial cable part of it, you cannot disconnect from the base, so you can't, you know, if there's any issues with this cable, you cannot just disconnect from here and put you on a longer cable or a different cable. I'm sure you can use like a splitter or something to make this cable longer, and that's fine. This does come with a stand, a small stand, a little bit, you know, a little bit on the cheap side. Obviously, you know, it is a low-priced product. I did pick up decent HD channels, but there were two channels in particular that it gave me issues with, so I wasn't too happy about that. This stand is a suction cup, like most say, I don't know, phone window mounts or whatever. There is a disc that has a sticky back to it, so you can kind of stick this anywhere. But it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit on the flimsy side. Wasn't too happy about the two channels that it couldn't pick up. I mean, for the price, I did pick up some HD channels. This would be a perfect solution, I think, if you want to purchase a booster with it. Okay, and then we have our leaf, the leaf by Mohu or Mahu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but a bigger antenna, obviously. What I really like about it is a few things. It's two-sided. Okay, so you can have one black side or one white side, or one solid color is really good than having some, you know, crazy looking design. But it performed better, actually. It performed better. I picked up all of my channels. Didn't have any issues with scrambled or pixelation, scrambling. Picked up everything nicely. So obviously that'd be the one I would go with. This also has a pack with some push pins in it, and there's some holes on this antenna here that I guess if you wanted to find a place on your wall or some place where you can, you know, hang this up like so, would be a good idea. And it also has these Velcro sticky backed circles here that you can put on, so you can mount this in a window or wherever you like, whatever you feel. Another thing I like about this product is you can detach the coaxial cable from the base, so if there's ever an issue with the cable or the wire, if it gets damaged or whatever, that you can swap it out for another cable. It does come with a much longer cable than the Homeworx variety does. So there's another thing. Now there is, you know, obviously the difference in price. One of them is almost $30 more than the other. But in my opinion, in my case, since I don't have a booster, I would definitely recommend spending a little bit more money and get the Leaf by Mohu or Mohu. I will, like I say, I'll put all the information down in the comment section, the specs for these products. So that's going to about do it for this little small review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped somebody out there who is looking to cut the cable. And this is the way to go. If you have an HDTV, you can pick up free over-the-air HD channels. It all depends on what's being broadcasted in your area. Larger cities have more, seem to have more channels available, but you at least have your basic channels there in HD, 720p, 1080p in some cases. So hey, thanks for watching my little comparison, my little review on these two antennas here. I really appreciate everybody's feedback. Thanks for watching my video. If you're in the Savannah, Georgia area and you need a computer repaired, any computer, laptops, desktops, look me up. timscomputerfix.net is where you'll find me. Thanks for watching my video. Please rate and subscribe to my feed. Until next time, everyone, see you soon.